What is happening in these internet streets, people? And people, here's a deep dive into the latest twist in the Young Thug saga. Oh my lord, people. A story that's unfolding fast with leaked audio, loyalty tests, and artistic defiance. Oh my god. The internet streets is eating people. Round of applause. My god. First it was Diddy, now it's Young Thug. People, I'm on my way to YouTube stardom. My Lord, sprinkle the glory upon my face. Oh, cut that shit off. Put a pause on that shit. Don't sprinkle no goddamn glory on my face. Pause. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Shit. My lord, people, my lord. People, take a look at this right here. Hold up, people. Let's look at this shit right here. Let's get this up.
About me. Let's make it about Pink Spider. The nigga went from a snake to a spider. Now he's a rat. Like, you know what I mean?
Lord have mercy, people. Oh my lord. So people, that's where we shall begin, from snake to spider, now a rat. Jesus, Mary, and of course Joseph. People, let's get into this shit right about now. So earlier this week, people, a 2-hour interrogation clip from Young Thug's 2022 questioning made the rounds online, people. In it, he appears to name Pee Wee Roscoe during probing about 2015 shooting. Naturally, fans erupted. It was like, oh my god, slapping the snitch label on Young Thug, people. Lord have mercy. Jesus. It's like people, who needs to go to the movies when you've got the goddamn timeline, people? Hey, we're going to Ibiza. Hey, to the tropical seas. Cut that shit off, cut it off. Anywho, let's continue, people, let's continue. Not one to stay silent, Young Thug hit social media hard. He fired back on X. They didn't play my interrogation video in court cause I helped my brother. Hashtag rat. Where? Whoa. He even produced a legal motion arguing that a detective fabricated a statement attributed to him. Then came the moral support. Pee Wee Roscoe, the name dropper in question, defended him, people. Jeff clean as Listerine. That's what you do when you go into interrogation. Loyalty in action, people. But the drama isn't over. Another leaked audio features 21 Savage encouraging Thug to publicly defend Gunna, claiming he could save Gunna's career just by speaking up. Thug didn't bite, people. No, he didn't. No. He was like, no. Never. Anywho, people, Thug's anger wasn't reserved just for fans and foes. He accused Gunna of helping prosecutors build the RICO case, claiming Gunna labeled YSL a gang and implicated others to cut a deal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People, this is like a soap opera. Whoa, Lord, have mercy. Whoa. The mess got bigger when leaked calls suggested Thug labeled quality controls. Shit, almost fumbling over my words. People give me a slap for that shit. My Lord. Anyway, let me say that shit again. The mess got bigger when leaked calls suggested Thug labeled Quality Control CEO Pierre P. Thomas as a rat. P shot back, denying the claim, and even announced a snitch-themed documentary, The Rat That Just Keeps on Telling. My Lord, people, are you going to see that film? Because I am. I've got my ticket and I've got my popcorn, and people, I'm on the internet to have a good old jolly British time. Cut that shit off. Cut it off. Shit, let's continue, people. Anywho, Thug's brother Unfunked wade into firmly rejecting any implication that his own 2022 plea deal involves snitching. I ain't never sent nobody down the road. I took mine on the chin. He said, my Lord, people, my Lord. And yet, amid the chaos, people, Young Thug is at work on a comeback. His album, some U Scotty drops, some shit like that. Why is it UY Scotty? Drops October 17th. Is people gonna see it? Is people gonna buy that shit? It's a defiant, emotional deep dive into his current battles, people. So, people, let's recap what the feck is going on. So, leaked interrogation audio fuels snitching rumors. Public rebuttals from Young Thug, Pee Wee Roscoe, and Unfunked pushback or some shit like that. People, if I can't pronounce your goddamn name,
I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a damn. Next, former allies Gunna, QCP become targets of accusation. And people, Young Thug's music is poised to reframe his narrative. People, this saga is more than speculation. It's a messy intersection of loyalty, people, of loyalty. Whoa. Legacy. And the culture of silence in hip-hop, and it's far from over. Oh, people, Jesus, it's far from over. People, let's comb through the goddamning evidence of Young Thug. Once again, people, from snake to spider, now a goddamn rat. Jesus Christ. Thank God for the timeline, people. Praise the timeline. Praise the timeline. Shit, people, shit. Stop. So here, people, shall we get the big screen up? Let's get the big screen up. Get the big screen up. Yes. Cut that shit off. Cut it off. Okay, let's see what's going on, people. Let's see what the heck is going on. So,
but this what he did. He made, which they still gotta prove the shit though, which I don't think they gonna ever be able to prove because it's just not a game. He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That
Whoa, people. Lord have mercy, man. Talking. Let's continue this.
I mean, you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's a full-blown lie. I know individuals
Right.
on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like, you committed,
Yeah.
just so you can say slime big. Like, that's real. That's what RICO
Yeah.
is. That's RICO. So if a nigga get found guilty on RICO, nigga, you got a nigga lights up, nigga.
Yeah.
And you are
Yeah,
100%
that's what I
black.
said.
You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the fuck is you talking about? You know YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Nigga, you just made it a motherfucking RICO case. You just made it a case. All these charges that they got on everybody in this case, 180 something charges. Ain't now one of
People, slide in. In the time of this recording, or if you're live, slide in and tell me what you think of this. Whoa, people. God damn it. Let's continue.
of these charges showing you that somebody committed a crime in furtherance of a gang. That's what they got to prove. They got to prove that these people who killed these people, you did it to make YSL bigger. Not you did it because he shot at you or y'all shot at each other or whatever reason it is. They trying to prove that you did it in furtherance of a gang. You did it to make your gang bigger. They can't prove no shit like that. Ain't nobody committed no crime to make
People, let's pause that shit right there. Let's pause that goddamn shit right there. Let's see what the internet people are saying about this. So this one here says, this is why Gunna got the snitch jacket. No matter how many other MFs y'all expose as snitches, it won't change the fact that Gunna a Ratlanta, Georgia. Jesus, people. What else? Young Thug, old taker. No one listening to him again. He now resort to drama. Whoa, people. Anywho, let's see this next clip right here, people. Let's look at this shit right here. My God, people. What's going on? Listen to this. So it says here, this is from, was it Kirko, whatever that black shit is. Young Thug says he allegedly spent 50K on fake streams for Gunna's DS Forever for it to debut at #1 over the weekend's Dawn FM. Oh my God, that is some sneaky tactics right there. Listen, the #1 album you just had right now, I paid for you to have a #1 album. Whoa! People, is the hip hop game rigged? Jesus Christ, shit, people, shit. This is the shit. I have to turn this up.
When he did his 2 album deal with me, Cash called me one day like, hey, what the hell going on with Gunna? Who's speaking for him? I'm like, why? I'm like, oh, I'm net. You know, he trying to get signed right here with Weeknd.
Shit, all this shit's low, people.
And he demanded he want, 20 million. Whoa. So I already done told him, like, whatever you want, just say it. I'm going to give you the money, whatever you want. Just on some sweet brother shit. Like, I know you can't go nowhere in this world and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing numbers like that. You all right, but you ain't doing that like that. You know? Like, the #1 album you just had right now, I paid for you to have a #1 album. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, honestly earn a #1 album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that shit. I never said that to him. I never told him that. Cause we just got the plug on that.
People, so this confirms my suspicions about the entertainment industry. This confirms my suspicions about the entertainment industry. All this shit is rigged. I don't think that's why everybody's complaining that nobody's getting no money in the entertainment industry, because it's paid to play. You get what I'm saying, people? It's paid to play. That's why everybody's touring. That's why you always hear like journalists or whoever's that's credible in the music industry saying that these artists got a tour or they're in 360 deals because no one's making no money off their music, off these streams. So it's pay to play. All this shit is rigged, people. Lord have mercy. Let's continue. What else? What else we gotta look at, people? God damn it. Let's see what we got here, people. Let's look at this right here. Let's look at this. So this one here right here says, Young Thug claims Gucci Mane got soft after he went to jail. Whoa. Let's listen to this right here. Man's whistling, man, singing, people. Good Lord. The internet streets are eating. Round of applause.
Where's my yak? Where's my yak? Oh.
Good Lord, people. Whoa. Let's listen to this.
That shit he dropped the nigga. Cause P used to try to rap.
Hold on.
To be signed to Gucci. P used to be signed to Gucci Man. When Gucci Man found out that shit, he dropped the nigga. Cause P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends, so how's that?
Yeah. Go out, end up going to jail. I gave that him turned soft. Start fucking with a nigga.
Damn.
P used to be signed to Gucci Man. When Gucci Man found out that shit, he dropped the nigga. Cause P used to try to rap.
People, Young Thug out here, pillow talking. Whoa. You see what the internet streets are saying about this? A lot of this stuff is AI. Is it? Let's see. He right though, fat Gucci slaps harder than skinny Gucci. Kind of like how Luther fell off after he got skinny. Okay then, people, let's continue. Let's see what's going on. So, remember, people, Young Thug said in that clip that flipping man paid for Gunna's album to go #1. So let's have a look at this right here. We're going over to Toby, I like to DJ Academics, aka Toby Demix. Let's listen to this. 6 9.
Make your whole fan base buy merch. It buys the #1. You can buy #1. I didn't prove it to you yet. You can buy streams. You can buy bundles. You can buy #1. I didn't tell you that.
Shit.
What does it take you to fucking believe you can buy a #1?
That is facts.
I didn't tell you that. Take it from a person who's successful. You can buy a #1.
Okay. All right. So stop. What does that mean? So now
The
they know.
industry's
All
dead.
right. So now they know.
So people, I think we get the idea. If you use some common sense, you can buy a goddamn #1. Do we need to know the ins and outs of all this shit? No, we just know that there's people behind the scenes that like to take some paper, some dollars, some moolah, some yen, and put your shit to #1. I told this shit is all rigged, people. It's goddamn disappointing. Anywho. Shall we get into people? Let's get into some internet funnies. But before we get into internet funnies, people, before we get into cut that shit off, before we get into some internet funnies, let's get that up. Let's recap, people, from Snake to Spider, now a rap, people. What are your thoughts? Is Young Thug a snitch shot here? Will his career ever recover from this? People, I think we find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Dragon Ball Z!